WWE's Night of Champions is live this weekend from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and this is my predictions. Now, no matter how you feel about the current political climate in the world, WWE has chosen to continue on with Night of Champions with a WrestleMania stacked card. We have Sami Zayn, Karrion, Kross, Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez in a street fight. We have the Queen and King of the Ring matches. We have Jacob Fatu and Solo for the WWE Men's United States Championship. And in the main event, we have John Cena versus CM Punk. And if SmackDown says anything about what we are to expect in this match is going to be an absolute banger. But let's get into the predictions, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and put the bell on for all notifications that are the MrTeshk Wrestling channel. Now, on to my predictions. Starting off the night with Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Now, Karrion Kross has been a thorn in Sami Zayn's side for months now in the backstage segments, being that little devil on his shoulder, trying to get Sami Zayn to break out into a more devious and sinister version of himself. Now, with the online push for Karrion Kross to get more television time, this is a massive opportunity for both Scarlett and Karrion Kross to show why the WWE Universe is all about pushing Killer Kross. My biggest concern with this match, before I give you my prediction, is that Karrion Kross is in a no-win situation. If he wins, Sami Zayn loses in front of the Saudi Arabian crowd, and it's not really gonna go, I think, the way WWE expects it, and the crowd, I don't think, pops for that. It will be, oh my god, Sami Zayn lost in front of his brotherhood. On the other side of this, if Sami Zayn wins this, Karrion Kross does not look as strong as the WWE Universe believes he actually is. I think this match has to end in some form of chaotic mess. I think this has to end in a DQ with Karrion Kross snapping on Sami and going after him with chairs and just beating him down to a point where then Karrion Kross walks out and then Sami Zayn gets his swan song. If I'm going to pick a winner for this match, though, I'm picking Sami Zayn, and God knows what happens after this when it comes to the push of Karrion Kross and his future contract and everything that is going on behind the scenes with him. I really want to see Karrion Kross be a success in WWE, which I think a lot of fans do, but this is, again, like I mentioned, a no-win situation for Karrion Kross.
Guy with the suit and tie in the truck, go fuck yourself.
Raquel versus Rhea Ripley in a street fight in Saudi Arabia. This is a massive push for Raquel now that Liv Morgan has gone down and she is carrying kind of both the tag titles right now until they arguably on Monday night put a title on Roxanne Perez. This is a good push for Raquel to kind of step out of that shadow that she's been in behind Liv Morgan and really show us the Raquel from NXT. The feud between Rhea Ripley and Raquel goes back many years into the NXT days, and some of those matches were absolutely fire. With this match being a street fight, I see potentially Roxanne getting involved, other members of the Judgment Day, and Rhea Ripley having to fend off everyone for herself. On the back end of this is really going to make Raquel look a lot stronger, and I'm putting my money on Raquel in this match. She needs this more. She needs to be able to step out of the shadows of the Judgment Day locker room and really put her foot down as a prominent member of the Monday Night Raw roster that could go after either the Intercontinental Championship or the Women's World title. I know she's got those tag titles, but sooner or later she needs to be that dominant force, kind of like Nia Jax and Jade Cargill are over on Friday Night SmackDown. We need Rhea Ripley to have competition, and that competition is Raquel. So my prediction for this match, Raquel with help from the Judgment Day. Solo versus Jacob Fatu for the Men's United States Championship. Solo and Jacob have been going to war over the last several weeks, and Solo is trying to kind of put the bloodline back together, trying to get Jimmy to come back over. He's got JC Mateo, but right now I'm sitting on the fact that Solo has yet to hold a singles title in WWE. With that being said, Jacob has yet to be pinned in a singles match in WWE on television. I have a feeling, and it might be a wild card, but Solo is finally going to get his opportunity. If it's not at Night of Champions, it is at SummerSlam, and if it is at SummerSlam, Solo is your next United States champion. I have a feeling there is some tomfoolery around Solo being the Pokemon master of the Samoans and the Tongans. I think this is where we get Hikuleo joining up with JC Mateo and Solo and getting involved, and maybe, just maybe, we have and new United States champion Solo Sikoa. I'm not gonna say it. I know our boy Malcolm is. But my prediction is Solo is your new United States champion. But I still acknowledge my tribal chief, Jacob Fatu. The women's Queen of the Ring match is on paper a dream match. Asuka versus Jade Cargill. This is seriously a stacked women's match. Jade Cargill being the future of the women's division as WWE is trying to make her, and Asuka being the world-renowned talent that she is. This is one, a major test for Jade, and two, could be a night one WrestleMania main event if there was a women's title on the line. For this match, though, there is a title on the line. It is the Queen of the Ring title, which gives you that number one contenders match at SummerSlam for either the World or Women's Undisputed Championship at SummerSlam on probably night one. I have a pick here. This is all going to flow into potentially the Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Jade storyline that has been carrying for almost a year. Jade Cargill with the pin on the returning Asuka for the Queen of the Ring. I don't see the Queen of the Ring as a necessity for Asuka. Asuka is so dominant and has such a staple in WWE. She's virtually done it all. Jade doesn't necessarily need Queen of the Ring, but Queen of the Ring suits Jade Cargill. So my pick for this match, I am going with Jade as your 2025 Queen of the Ring. To our first main event of the night, and I'm going to say this is the first main event because you can't say Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton for the King of the Ring title is not a main event caliber match. In any other PLE, this closes the show. Unfortunately, we've got John Cena versus CM Punk on this show as well, but I will tell you right now, Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton is nearly 20 years in the making, and if you told me 20 years ago that Cody and Randy was going to be main eventing in 2025, I would have laughed at you because I'd be like, what's Stardust going to be doing in a main event? But Cody Rhodes doing what he's done, Randy Orton being the legend that he is, this match is not to be taken lightly. Either one of these guys could come out on top, but I always look at it, what fits the story. Randy Orton himself could always get a world title match and an undisputed WWE championship match whenever he wants. Cody as well, but for the run for Cody to get back into that main event spot, maybe he's not gotten that rematch against John Cena that he is owed, that we all want to talk about, but the King of the Ring kind of solidifies Cena versus Cody, night 2 of SummerSlam, and depending whatever happens in the main event of Night of Champions could have lasting effects to the main event of SummerSlam. For this match, I think it is a tale of the tape. It is two friends, two longtime rivals. It is a legacy, if you would like to say. It is Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton, and my pick for this match is hands down Cody Rhodes. Randy Orton losing the King of the Ring 2 years in a row in the final is a little crazy. I understand that. But for the overall story of the rest of 2025 and Cody making his way back into the title picture, I am taking Cody Rhodes for King of the Ring. Plus, he's probably the only person on this card that would probably wear the crown. Then again, I could see Jacob walking around with a King of the Ring crown somewhere. On to our main event, 14 years in the making. John Cena, CM Punk in a complete multiverse, roles reversed type feud. CM Punk vouching and standing up for the company, and John Cena threatening to ruin wrestling and leave with the title once he retires. What would Vince McMahon from 2011, 2012 say today? I'm pretty sure he is breaking stuff in his non-WWE TKO office. He might even sell off some more shares after this. But John Cena versus CM Punk, the war of words that has been this rivalry over the last several weeks, has culminated to what we saw on Friday Night SmackDown with Punk Life coming out at Riyadh, Saudi Arabia to absolutely slay.
Plagiarized my pipe bomb, so now I'm stealing word life.
And cook.
I'd retire too if this place rehired my ex.
And annihilate.
You'd be a Boston mall cop.
And violate.
John Cena's buried more talent than The Undertaker.
And whatever other words you want to come up with for what CM Punk did to John Cena on Friday Night SmackDown, this was one of the coolest throwbacks that we have seen. I'm not gonna lie, the line of John Cena has buried more people in WWE than The Undertaker is literally one of the coldest lines I might have ever heard in a WWE promo. Not because it was so cold, because personally, it's so true.
It's true, it's damn true.
But John Cena versus CM Punk for the WWE Undisputed Championship, this is one of those matches that it could go either way. But with how WWE has been playing this John Cena feud and forcing us to believe that John Cena could actually leave the WWE with the title, is going to make CM Punk work a hell of a lot harder. CM Punk traveling all the way to Saudi Arabia to defend TKO and the WWE and not walking out with the title is kind of wild to me, but there's no way that CM Punk wins this, right? So for my pick, I'm going with John Cena on this one. I don't see the middle of the summer on a 1 year left. He's only got 16 more shows or 15 more shows that he has left to show up to. I don't see Cena losing this probably until the final day of the year. But with that being said, guys, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and to put the bell on for all notifications that are the MrTeshk Wrestling channel. I will be live on the YouTube channel and on my Twitch channel for Night of Champions at 12:30 Eastern. Like always, be good people.